What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Foxbody Junkie YouTube channel. I'm Brandon, and today we're working on some SN95 junkie stuff. So today is going to be about a red 95 Cobra that I picked up here recently. It needs a little bit of work. It's been sitting for a while, a couple years I think, and but it's had a lot of work done to it. It's a 2-owner car. It's got 111,000 miles. It is red with tan leather, and it's got some really nice modifications done to it, and I'll talk about that here in a minute while I show you guys the car. But one of the reasons we're working on it today is I bought it non-running. So I diagnosed it a little bit, and I was able to cycle the key about 5 to 10 times, enough to build a little bit of fuel pressure, and the car would start and run for about 3 seconds and then shut off. So what I'm thinking is it needs a fuel pump. I'm thinking the fuel pump vanes are probably weak and just not holding pressure anymore. So if we do that and it doesn't work, then maybe I'll look into the fuel filter or the fuel pressure regulator and just kind of go down the line. But I'll start with the fuel pump, being that I don't know how old it is, and the gentleman that I got it from never touched it either. So we're going to start there. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and turn this camera around and show you guys what it looks like. All right, so this is it. It has had some paint work in the past. This fender, this door, and the front bumper, I believe, have been painted. I think maybe somebody got a little spirited with pressure washer or something here, because this is just raw fiberglass. So, and I believe this is original paint. So, aside from that, though, the car is original paint, from what I can tell. This quarter has never been painted, and I do think it'll polish up pretty good. This is just me rubbing it with my finger a little bit, and you can tell a little bit of shine's coming back. So I do think this thing will polish up pretty good. I'll probably make a little video doing that just to show you guys that not all clear coat's dead. This wing looks like it'll probably need painted. It's got some clear coat peeling as well. The trunk might come back. Let's see, from this body line down, looks like it's been painted as well, for one reason or another. Not sure why. Still has the original Mustang font back bumper on it. This is a 95. Let's see, some mods. It has a beautiful set of Ford Racing Cobra R's. Some people are haters. I absolutely love the actual Ford Cobra R's. Way you can tell is it has these stamping here. And yeah, so it's got cross-drilled slotted rotors on it. It's got braided brake lines. The interior is actually surprisingly in pretty decent shape. The driver's side seat has a little rip. Passenger side seat actually looks pretty good. The carpet is very clean. The dash is very clean. The back seat is clean. Got some junk, but I think overall this thing will clean up pretty nice. It does have some sort of short throw shifter in it. I'm not sure which one. And let's see, what else? Door panels look really good. As far as the paint on this side, the paint on this side is all original from what I can tell. I don't think it's ever had any paint work done. There is one little dent right here above the door handle, and the roof is pretty bad. So I think it's going to be a fun one to kind of go over and polish and just see how it turns out. Obviously we know we're going to have to paint some stuff, but it'd be interesting to see how it looks. Bam! So what you're looking at here is a 331 fully forged scat rotating assembly, I believe, looking at the build sheet that I got for it. Forged crank, forged pistons. I believe it has H-beam rods. It might have I-beams. I don't remember for sure. I have to look back at it again. It's got AFR aluminum cylinder heads on it with stud mount rockers, Holley Systemax intake. Lots of little goodies under the hood here. It has JBA shorty headers, a Bassani X pipe going into Flowmaster mufflers, and a set of 410 gears with an Eaton True Track differential. This was somebody's toy for sure. Said we picked it up because it was in non-running status, and the gentleman that had it before kind of just threw in the towel and was ready to get rid of it. So we're gonna give it our shot to get it running. So look at them Cobra R's. Now some of you guys are shaking your head. A bunch of Cobra R haters out there, but I think they look awesome on SN95s. And I know a lot of you guys may not be partial to SN95s, but if you drive one, you'll understand. They drive amazing. Basically, you know, they're an updated Fox is what they are. So, and they've got better brakes, better handling, better suspension. You know, the works. So anyways, without too much rambling on that, that's pretty much touches on all of the modifications. There may be a couple more here and there that I forgot about, but that's pretty much it. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing up on jack stands, get this fuel tank dropped out of here, and try to change this pump out. All right, so we got the fuel tank out. I got the pump assembly out here. Just wanted to show you guys what I found. So this is, I did that on the hose, not a big deal. But this thing is literally, I mean, it is so soft. I don't know what they put in this, but you can see all this white shit. That was all over the entire assembly as well. So I'm definitely going to drain the tank and put some fresh fuel in this thing, because I don't know, shitty gas, I don't know, but everything, even the plastic for the little return deal here was like closed shut and super soft. So I'm not sure what the hell was in this tank, but I don't think there was actually anything really wrong with the pump. I think it was this hose. I think that it had softened up so much that it wasn't getting full flow out of it. So either way, we had a good, this is I believe a Quantum. It's either a 255 or a 340 pump. It'll work. It's a little bit bigger than the factory one, so I did have to trim down the bracket here because the way the sock goes on, it wouldn't fit. So trim down the bracket, threw a hose clamp on it, and then I have a bunch of these plastic type hoses just from doing fuel systems. So I went ahead and threw those on there with the like locking hose clamp deals. I don't know what the proper term is for these guys, but yeah, so I think this will work out pretty good for us. I did have a connector for this. However, when I literally plugged it in and pulled it out, it pulled the damn wires out. So that shows you how quality that was. Luckily, both of the terminals have some heat shrink wrap on them, so they should be just fine. I went ahead and wiggled them around. They're close, but they didn't touch, so we should be good on that front. And yeah, we're gonna chuck this thing back in the tank and get it back up there. Went ahead, got the fuel pump assembly dropped back down in there, got the lock ring put on, got our vent put back on right there. And one thing I always want to note, go ahead and replace this seal. It's FNA03. If not, these things are so old and cracked, yours is probably leaking. So go ahead and replace that every time it's out. Super easy to do. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and drop this, or throw this thing back up in the car. All right, so we got our fuel pump put back in. See if this thing primes up. Oh yeah. Hear it nice and loud back there. Cycle the key about 5 to 10 times. Hear the pitch change. Let's see what it does. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we got something. Check engine light is on. However, I don't know what computer's in this thing, but there's a bunch of cut wires and a map sensor laying on the ground, so I'm thinking maybe it's a Foxbody computer. That was a thing back in the day to convert these over to Foxbody computers. I'm gonna let this thing run a little bit. Seems like the battery's charging. Got good oil pressure. Let's see what it does. Just let it run. Oh, it does have a custom comp cam, I believe, so you can hear it a little bit. Come on, girl. You got it. Oh, all right, well, she hasn't ran in a while, so try to fire her back up and see what happens. That's good. Might need a little turn on the idle screw. I smell rat shit burning off the headers. This thing needs a serious detail, but this was step one. I'm gonna let this thing warm up and I might take it down the road, and if I do, I'll take you guys with me. Alright, this thing's finally got a little bit of heat in it. It's had a second to kind of learn. Once these ECUs are unplugged for a while, it takes them a little while to learn. I'll have to run the code on the computer and see what it is. It definitely... honestly looks like a like our aftermarket replacement computer with that white and blue sticker on there. So I'm not sure, but you can see it's got a map sensor, and then there's a couple cut wires, and then they've got some butt connectors going to that map sensor there. So not exactly sure. I'm thinking maybe it's a Foxbody computer, which would explain why the check engine light's on. I'm still gonna try to figure that out. See maybe if I can pull the codes off of that. But this thing sounds good. What do y'all think? Drop a like on this video if you think that sounds good. If you don't, you're crazy. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit more and see how the transmission shifts. We'll see. All right, y'all. So we went ahead and we got this thing running. However, it was running pretty good. I took it around the block, had some light kind of hesitation and a little bit of bucking. Now, some of that could be attributed to this camshaft. It is a pretty big camshaft in the realm of kind of EFI small block Ford stuff. But the other thing is, the guy that I bought it from said that he did a distributor in it. So I'm thinking maybe the timing's not quite right. So we're going to check the timing. However, I did go ahead and I wanted to pull the plugs because he said he put new spark plugs in it too. Now this car has AFR aluminum 185cc heads on it, and it's really easy to put the wrong plugs in it. So, and that's what he did. these plugs, let me show. So these plugs that he put in it are Autolite AP104s, which if you know anything about you know, spark plugs in these 302s, this is a replacement plug for a GT40, basically a stock 95 Cobra. This is a Autolite Platinum 104. Now, one thing, if you'll look, this is the correct style of plug that should go in it. This is a Autolite 3923, which is actually one plug range colder than what I would like to have in it. But you'll notice it has a whole lot more threads, and it actually has this gasket that cinches down on the edge of the head and keeps all your compression in, and this one does not. The head is not tapered that style. It is a flat taper style. So having the correct plug will probably make this thing run a little bit better. At least that's the hope. And the other thing is, this is a platinum plug. To each their own. I feel like these engines run a lot better on a copper plug. So we've got the rest of the 7 put in there. We're working on our number 8 cylinder right now. We're going to go ahead and get that one put in there. I'm going to jack this thing up in the front and go ahead and clean off the balancer and find out where I'm probably going to set the timing at about 12 degrees with the spout connector unplugged, and then that should be pretty good. That should get us in the ballpark for sure on this. And then we'll go ahead. I did clean out the idle air control valve already, and I got the mass airflow meter taken off. I'm going to go ahead and clean that one out too, just because we're here and it's pretty dirty. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll see if it makes a difference. All right, y'all, this thing's running really good now. Went ahead and put the base timing at about 14 degrees, clean the IAC, clean the mass airflow sensor, went through, did all the plug wires and the plugs and stuff, checked all that. I think I talked about all of that already. But this thing's running really good. I went ahead, I've driven it, I don't know, probably about 20 miles or so, just to put a little bit of miles on it. It definitely needs tires. But let me tell you guys, this thing runs pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with it. So let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know what you guys think we should do. I'm gonna be honest, this one will probably be for sale as well. That's kind of what I enjoy doing, y'all. I enjoy taking cars that don't run, that need some work, do some work to them, and just give them, you know, a good lease on life and ready for a new owner. You can't keep them all, can't get attached to all of them, but let me know what you guys think we should do with this thing. I'm definitely gonna polish it up a little bit and make it look better. I'll probably throw a different set of wheels on it, because these are going to go on the Bondurant car. I've been looking for a set of OEM Cobra R's for that thing for a while now. So these are going to go in the Cobra R, or not the Cobra R, but the Bondurant car. More than likely, I'll put a stock set of 95 Cobra wheels on this thing, and that'll probably be about it. But as you can tell, it's running good. Got some nice chop to it. Yeah, we'll give it a good rev and we'll close out this video, y'all. Oh, got them old school flow masters on it. That shit sounds good. So all right, y'all, let me know what you think of this hot rod down in the comment section. Like, share, comment, do all the things that you guys love to do. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.